So guys, today back for another video on the channel. Today we're here for the Newcastle United versus Arsenal predicted team. Massive one. St James's Park should be rocking tomorrow night, and hopefully Newcastle United can make another 3 points. If you want to go and see the full preview for the game, I put it at the top. There'll be a link in the description and on the end screen to go and see that. Make sure to go and watch it. Anyways, a massive one at St James's Park. Newcastle United are back in the thick of things, back with that win versus Manchester United. Arsenal's just getting beat to West Ham. A lot of things can change. Team, obviously, we'll go through it. Obviously, a lot of changes for that Manchester United game. Who will he keep in the team? Who will he bring back in? Let's go through it now. So, this is my predicted team for the game versus Arsenal. Bottom and the top, as I always do. Let's have it. In goal, Nick Pope. Obviously, there has been a lot of question around Nick Pope on Twitter and social media at the minute. Both goals were his fault at Wolves. They were. Obviously, going into this Manchester United game, would he play? I said he would. I just thought he would keep his number one, keep my Eddie Howe, but he brought Martin Dubravka in, and he was absolutely fine, done really well. Obviously, Manchester United didn't really do much with Dubravka, but everything he did do, he was sound. The only thing with Dubravka is crossing and catching the ball. He's just so scared. His distribution was much better than Nick Pope as well. That's what I've got to say, but. Both are very good shot stoppers, but I can say Eddie Howe bringing Nick Pope in. But even if Martin Dubravka did start, which is very rare, honestly, I don't think I would mind. But hey ho. In the defence, like I always say, this is the predicted team. This is the defence, personally, I don't want to see. I think for a game like Arsenal, it would suit better to play Trippier left back and Livramento right back, and then bring Dan Burn in against Borussia Dortmund. That's my opinion. I think he'll bring Dan Burn, Trippier, Shaw and Lascelles all back in. No disrespect to them four lads in defence, because Emil Kraft out since August, since that Tramier game. He was unstoppable. Really good. Paul Dummett was excellent. Lewis Hall was brilliant. Livramento was an unbelievable player. And that's no disrespect to them players. I think they should all be on the door for a start after now so many good games for Newcastle against Man City and now Manchester United. These aren't cup players, these are players that should be playing in the Premier League, and we've seen that now. If they're doing it against Man City and Man United at Old Trafford, they could do it against anyone. Livramento should start for me, but I've put Dan Burn in at left back and the normal defence as we used to. In the midfield, yet again, I think Joe Willock should be playing, but I can see him bringing Wilson in again, Gordon on the wing, and then Joe Linton back in the middle. Me personally, Gordon should be up top. You rest Wilson because of his hamstrings. You play Joe Linton on the left, and then Willock in the midfield. Obviously, I've mentioned a bit about the attack, but we'll strictly speak about the midfield here. Longstaff, obviously captain against Manchester United, unreal stuff for him. Bruno came on against Manchester United, and I just had to chill out. Joe Linton was very good as well. He's had a weird couple of weeks at the club, performance-wise, but he was back at his best against Manchester United. Very good. In the attack, as I mentioned just before, I would personally have Gordon up top on the left wing, Joe Linton and Willock in the midfield. I always like a player who's played against his former team playing. I think it's a good way to get in the opposition's head. But Almond's a given, he will start. I can't see Matt Ritchie starting. He'll be knackered, he's 34 and ran the most out of any player, so fair play to Big Matty. But I think Almond will be obviously on that right wing. Gordon on the left and then Wilson up top. I would like to say Gordon up top because he worked really well for that first goal, drifting Maguire out. He's such switched on all the time Gordon, which I absolutely love. And there we go, boys. That is the end of my predicted team for the game versus Arsenal tomorrow at 5:30. Massive one. I can't wait to be back in the stadium. Obviously, last time we were there, it was that defeat against Dortmund. Let's get behind the lads. Let's hope Newcastle United can get 3 points in the Premier League and build on our momentum and build on the good form we are on in English football. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, boys. I'll see you all in the next one.